Good day,
Hello.
everyone. Oh, no,
Sorry.
you go ahead, Leaf. No, you go ahead.
Welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns. We're here with the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Standard Tournament Season 7, Qualifier number 16. And I'm here with Deadly Thunder for commentary and Zine Dean as our restreamer, as well as our trackers. So we should get along and see how disastrously this race will go.
Yeah, hi guys. Okay, I haven't actually had a look. What are the settings right now?
It looks like dungeons are on, so I'm thinking Dungeon ER and expensive merchants are on.
Oh, that's...
I think that includes Granny.
Oh. See, I don't actually know what expensive merchants. Is that just like the Bombchu salesman being like...
An item, as well as Metagoron, and I think Granny and Kakariko.
Oh. Oh, that's gonna be annoying, because...
Yeah, it does include Granny.
Oh, that's gonna be annoying. I'm just thinking, because of obviously if the Bombchu salesman's shuffled, then you're not going to be able to buy your chews. You're going to have to find the bomb bag or a pack of chews in the wild. I really do have Pokemon on the brain.
Well, I mean, much of Hyrule is the wild, to be honest. But we've got Double-Decker, Netherian, Hyper, and Morsolion 64 all on Restream.
Yeah, I think all four have done really well in their quals.
Yeah.
I don't know what their positionings are right now, but I think all are on track of top 64.
Yeah.
I will have to find out, but probably too late to do so, since I think we're gonna be getting underway in just under a minute.
We got a Stone Start as well as Serenade. I suppose the good thing about having Serenade is that we could get hints, or in the event that like Hylia has something, or that they need to do Jabu for all dungeons and they have a scale, then it just makes routing a lot easier.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, it's bootleg Prelude, really. It's
Pretty
just
much
gonna make routing a lot easier as Child.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the spawns are vanilla, so it's very useful for Child.
Mm-hmm.
So, you can't really complain about Serenade that much, even if it doesn't access any songs. The Stono, I'd rather have a med, but beggars can't be choosers.
Pretty much.
The settings are, the major setting is Dungeon ER, and the minor setting is expensive sales.
Merchants.
Expensive merchants.
So we have 3 that are shuffled amongst the item pool: Metagoron, Granny, and the Carpet Salesman in Haunted Wasteland. So, while it may potentially be Path for any of those 3, or just for Tunics, and in the really rare case, Paradox Letter.
Oh god.
That actually happened this morning in a practice seat Alex and I had when we were doing multi-world practice. It was a pretty cursed seed. So.
I can imagine. I can imagine. Oh,
wait, Netherian's, I just noticed that his has a foxtail on it. That's pretty cool.
Oh.
Lon Lon Ranch to Evolve. 30 is dead. Jabu to tree. No, Jabu is the tree.
Sorry, there's just something about that sentence that makes it just makes me laugh. Yeah, Jabu Jabu is now a tree.
Yes. On the inside. So we're definitely gonna need Rudo's letter for Deku Tree.
I'm just having another look at Netherian. Is that based on like, oh, what's that game called? Is it Tunic?
I believe it is. I remember it being like an indie game based on Zelda for sure. A Link to the Past, I think.
Deck as well. There's no introduction.
Oh, we're getting Double Decker and Hyper checking the skulls here. 40 is dead.
Very nice.
Fire arrows on 50.
Mm.
So unless we find Din somewhere, it's possible that we may have to grind to 50. There's a wallet. That was Central Killer. Dead. And there's the Mirror Shield.
Oh. Team never buy a shield, I guess, wins today.
Yeah. It just happens to be at the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what she's selling. Nehru's Love.
I don't need that. Oh, but it's nice that it tells you.
Yeah. I do know that the combo rando does that too. And I think Majora's Mask rando. So it's nice to have this kind of thing happen.
But it's interesting to see though, I think... Is it Morsaline? They seem to be the only one who's remembered Granny.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a more recent addition, I think.
I suppose it's good that there's nothing on it, but
Yeah.
you do need that wallet Andrew gives you to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Also reading that Bolero's at Storm, so I can only imagine that we're gonna see them play Bolero. Probably after checking the top of... Well, after checking the top and DC entrance.
Oh no!
Oh, Hyper!
Dompe being an absolute troll!
Read you like a book. Well, at least it's not gonna affect Hyper too much. Should easily... Yeah, look at this. A nice 51. There's nothing on that thing. A Mage Stein song was Serenade. So, nothing that's gonna lead to a song, unfortunately, so...
Yeah.
More useful as child.
I'm going for that extra heart, just in case. Because ideally you'd want to be at 5 or 6 hearts. Especially if you don't get a tunic. But since we have a wallet, we can buy one.
Right, because the shops themselves aren't affected, it's just the salesman.
Yep.
It's an interesting route. Like, I've never seen CAC done in the way that Decker and Hyper are doing it. Almost backwards.
Yeah. It looks like they're checking those merchants as well. Let's see what's on Bolero. The volcano itself is dead, and it's a Pona song.
Let's see what's in the wall.
I didn't see what was in the alcove either.
Alright, time to see what's on fire. Fire temple is
Shadow. And you can do
Alright.
nothing in Shadow with what they currently have. Let's see what's in DC though. And there's the Lens of Truth.
Alright. Doesn't help us at all right now.
Oh, and there's Bottom of the Well, so that's technically bomb locked or strength locked as child.
That's actually quite a bit of information. I think
Yep.
Becca's not playing Bolero right away. We might see River.
Yeah.
Oh, or not. Did Deca forget Man and Roof? Yeah, Deca forgot Man and Roof.
Now it looks like Double Decker's heading straight to River. Netherian's now Falco from Melee.
Let's see. Oh. I have to say, some of these models look incredible.
The thumb on Falco, though.
I have to say, that's a proper thumb.
Zora's River. It's usually one of the openers I like starting with. Oh, looks like Double Decker actually got it.
River's like a really... It's one of those things that if you don't do it early enough, like if you don't get irons, if you don't get scale, you either do it first thing or you never really get round to doing it.
Yeah. Plus, it's 3 free hints.
That's exactly, there's like so much information that you can get. And this is Sphere Zero as adult.
Oh!
It could be a major item.
For the repeat hint, and Strength!
Ooh!
That opens up Bottom of the Well now, as child.
That's honestly really good routing from...
Fire Temple's Foolish. Yep, Part of Well is now available. And you can peek, like, the majority of the chests there. Dead Hand will be off limits, though.
If you get the L, then you can peek everything.
Death Mountain Crater Path to Morpha.
So, Epona, so far.
Yep.
Or the wall, we didn't really see what was in the wall.
True. But we know that the top of the volcano is dead.
I'd bank it being Epona though, and long shots just a GTG.
Oh right, there's another strength on Talon, so since neither of these strengths lock each other, the path to could actually be strength 2 locked.
Oh, is it gonna be strength 2, which leads to the hammer in the hammer?
Yep.
The hammerlock chest in the maze. Oh. Absolute pain.
And Requiem. That's another entrance we can check out, and another song we can pick up. It could be just as simple as Requiem for Fire Temple entrance.
True. That is very true. And then the other entrance, like, I suppose the other way to get down to Desert
And there's a
Colossus-
boomerang.
Oh. Like, to get through to Desert Colossus area is to go through Spirit Temple and get Diamond Hands. But
Yeah.
if you can't do that without, I don't know, magic or something, then I guess Requiem. We found 3 major items out of, 3 items, so
Yeah.
I guess take your pick on which ones are going to be required.
But we'll get to see on Morcio's side. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's anything on that chest.
Alright, what's this?
Jabu.
Jabu. Oh.
Never mind, so it's not fire. But we do get ZL out of it.
Which? Oh, wait.
That could mean that, yeah, Jabu can actually be done. And it looks like, Hyper's... Just gonna get the song first, I think. Deku Stick on Skull Mask.
Yes, makes sense not doing Jabu right now. Jabu is a stone.
But it looks like everyone's sort of following in the same footsteps. Although Dub does have that extra strength.
The only thing though, I mean, it's not going to really affect Deku by not getting the strength 2 right away, but...
Yeah,
it's
but he
nighttime.
will.
He'll get it. Oh, 100% he'll get it. But it just won't be immediate.
And it looked like Frogs 2 is dead.
Oh! Hyper's doing Stone Jabu.
Oh, there's a hook shot on Kokiri Forest, Kokiri Sword Chest.
Ooh.
Ah. English, please. Now I'm just a little fixated on Hyper's screen for now, because the Jabu play.
Yeah, this could pay out pretty... I know you've just got the Rang from a path location. Requiem is also in a path location. Suppose more incentive.
Yep.
And you have
Another
a
free
strength-
shield, by the way.
Oh, and health. Health too. Definitely searching for choose right now.
Not getting any.
Did you know you can actually get to the carpet salesman as child?
Yeah.
It's a massive
I think
pain.
it requires a jump slash.
I think it does as well. I mean, with either Deku Stick or Akira Sword. Although it feels like Deku Stick just makes you go further, but I think it's just because it's bigger.
Yeah.
That's it.
I just really want to see Stone Jabu pay out today.
I mean, I think there's a good chance it might, because you've got Requiem, which leads to Jabu, and then you've got a Rang, which also makes you do stuff in Jabu.
Well, it's not the map chest. Honestly, this kind of scene made me wish that cows were on. Because then you'd have, like, 4 additional checks. Ooh, Compass has something.
Yeah. Alright, what's it gonna be? Is this gonna be the hammer bomb bag?
The hover boots!
Well, that would do it.
That's actually a pretty good play.
Yeah, this. I mean, like thinking about it, 2 out of the 3 items lead you to the desert, and Jabu is over in the desert. So I
Yep.
suppose I can understand the thinking.
And
Okay,
well,
that's-
hover boots are typically something that locks Fire Temple progression. Logically, of course.
Those hovers could actually be enough
Yeah.
to fulfill it.
But it's not ranked chest.
Now, Hyper, does Hyper
And there's-
continue, or does Hyper leave?
There's Song of Time. Kakariko to Twin Rova for Mirror Shield.
Oh yeah, for sure. We also need a bomb bag for Shadow. Like, it's hard to
Oh,
forget
yeah.
at times, but you do need a bomb bag to progression Shadow. And that
Yeah,
can also
you can
be cast Bongo.
Yeah. Wait,
Oh.
that was Water Temple entrance to Fire Temple?
I think that was the back of
And Graveyard is foolish.
I actually think that was the back of Graveyard.
That means Prelude is in the Graveyard. That's good to know.
I must have just read that. Then.
I could
honestly
just
thought
imagine Tiras grinning from ear to ear knowing this.
I still don't understand how people can skip Dante race. But, you know.
Yeah. Oh, there's a slingshot!
Wait, did Deca not get that?
I don't believe so. Doesn't. They don't have it marked, and it was on like the bridge scrub.
Oh, I think I did read that hit right. The back of Graveyard, Shadow Temple entrance is
Fire?
fire.
Oh, okay. Never mind. That may explain more paths to Volve. There's a possibility for it, to be honest.
Oh yeah, Shadow and Fire switch spots.
Makes sense.
Also, that chicken just got sent to the Shadow Realm. So did that one.
You know, that's actually worse than the original death that they've proposed for the one, for that series. Like, for the original Yu-Gi-Oh!
I was like, was it like Yu-Gi-Oh! Zero or something? That
Yeah.
was just more like I'd say morbid, but it was hardcore. It was just hardcore.
Of course.
I think it just
Fire locked fire, you say? Does that mean 50 skulls? Maybe?
no. Don't. Let's not wish this into existence. We don't want to be here for like 3.5 hours,
True.
finding out last minute that you do need the fire arrows on 50 for Din's Fire and Wasteland, which unlocks your foolish fire temple. Yeah, I don't think anyone else wants that.
And you also need Din's Fire to actually get the 2 chests, like, around the back of Shadow. So if there happens to be a key there, that might be a path to Bongo Bongo.
Right, and if there's any big chests back there, you just can't get them.
Yep. It looks like Hyper's definitely going for this skull.
I didn't realise Hyper's all the way at the end.
Yep. With 5 tokens.
Dungeons are pretty good for their skulls. And
But it looks like
Netherian's
Netherian's
also-
also doing it.
Now, we're about to see if there's going to be anything on Baronade. But I think the hover boots would, the hover boots are most likely the path to fire temple at this point. Oh, not path to fire, but you know.
Yeah. But everyone's doing Jabu now.
Yeah, I saw Decker equip the Rang, so I can only presume he'll go in.
Yep. And Hyper just had a clean Baronade fight.
Yeah, the Blinken will definitely miss it.
We might get to like 3 or 4 more of these. Well, 2 or 3 more of these.
Well, is there going to be anything here?
Bottle.
Oh, that could be worth something. That actually could be worth something.
It could be good for Ice Cavern, depending on where it is.
Yeah. Yeah, ice could be. We've got the hook shot. Do we have Saris or Sneewet?
No.
I guess the moment we find Saris, Minuet, or something that leads us. Like, because I'm thinking we've got Forest Temple entrance, but we can't logically get there yet. We've got, what other entrance we have?
Yeah, I could still, like,
GTG.
either of those 2 songs could be in Ice Cavern. And what I'm thinking is it could actually be GTG entrance for Ice Cavern.
Yeah. Or
But we are getting an interesting play from Morcio here.
Oh, Valley, yeah. This definitely isolated. Do the Valley Lakers win? Got one more check to find out. Just taking a very long time to get to the
Looks like a bloopy.
The hint?
Force
Oh, the
Temple to
hint's
Bongo
worth it.
Bongo.
That hint's worth it. Okay. So now where should we? Because that has. I'm trying to think. That could have magic.
Mm-hmm.
It could also have our bomb bag. But it could also just have dins as well for the back of Shadow.
And I think everyone here has a hook shot, except Hyper.
Yeah, I don't think Hyper's safe equipped to go to. Oh wait, has Hyper safe equipped? Yes, to go to Kingdom Forest and do all that.
And in Decker's case, he's got both strengths.
Yeah, because Decker's now in the situation of okay, here's the situation for Volve. Is it going to just be Requiem and Rang to get the hovers? Or is Strength 2 going to unlock the hammer?
That is a possibility. It's always good to follow up on every item there, even if it's 1 or 2 of them that usually pay out.
Yeah, because that Lon Lon was unusually stacked for, you know, for 3 out of 3 to be, you know, considered worth is a bit absurd.
Yeah.
I'd understand it if it was like scrums on as well, because then it's 6 checks as opposed to the 3. But
It looks like Decker's bailing out.
honestly, I don't But I actually don't hate it because you've done enough that Bruto's just going to be back up. Like back up in the room. So if it does turn out you need AD, you can just go back and progress.
Hey, sorry to interrupt. Deadly Thunder, do you mind upping your mic just a little bit if you can?
I can try.
Settings are Dungeon ER and expensive merchants are on.
Does that help at all? Did I do anything to my mic? I guess it's a better question.
Still sound a bit low. We have you up at max on our end. Like we can hear you. It's just yeah, you're definitely lower than Harold right now.
Right. Okay. Because I've maxed out everything. I actually don't know how to increase it any further.
Okay, no worries. We'll try and figure something out. Thank you though.
That's alright. I mean, I could just try shouting louder and see if that helps.
More so doing the first 2 checks in Shadow Temple. But without those hovers, he can't really go much further. For now.
I might find something in the first 2 checks as well, so... Oh wait, where did we get the OSE in?
Lake makes sense.
OSE being Suns? I would not push AD for that.
It's a very rare possibility, but it does happen occasionally.
Yeah, it's just one check in the game. And actually, what is the other stone dungeon? It's Jabu and
Dodongo's Cavern. Well, we still don't know where DC is. DC entrance is bottom of the well, Fire Temple entrance is Shadow Temple, Shadow Temple entrance is Fire Temple, and Spirit Temple entrance is...
Oh wait, yeah, it's not AD. Graveyard's foolish.
Oh yes, it's not AD.
Thanks, Benjo.
You're right. The graveyard is indeed foolish. But if you want to pick up Prelude, you can make it a little easier for yourself, rather than just taking the owl back every time.
Yeah, I think it all depends on where Nocturne is. If Nocturne is somewhere accessible, then I'd say pick it up. It doesn't hurt. But Serenade does a good enough job for it anyway.
It could be on just about any other song check, though. Including Burning Cack. So, like, a vanilla song for a non-vanilla entrance.
True, we do need Nocturne because of fire.
And with the Forest Temple path to Bongo Bongo, it's fairly certain it's either for a bomb bag, a bow, or maybe magic plus dins. But only for the last 2 checks.
Just see the rolling Goron completely just pass. Also, bye. Just gone.
Yeah, he could be a tricky little bastard at times.
Come on, blow up.
I've got him!
Nice. Alright, Decker, what are you doing now?
Nuts. You got extra nuts, which is nice.
Yeah, I suppose you can't say no to a nut upgrade too. I complete. Oh wait, I was gonna say I completely missed what the Goron was offering, but haven't quite got to him yet.
We'll see you soon. Repeat and huge rupee. So it's basically just you pay 200 for another 200.
I said, hey, do you want your money back?
Do you want to make an equivalent exchange?
Christmas miracle. I'm very curious what Piper's... Oh, actually, I suppose Piper just needs to go on and probably get the Minuet song.
It is possible.
So I feel like all their parting, it's working out the same way. The only difference is, also doesn't have the hobbit yet.
Yeah. Buddy's picked up the lens of truth. Well, they picked up the lens of truth.
So Piper's at 7 skulls already, that's pretty quick.
Yeah. I think they're just worried about the 50 skulls. That's... yeah, that's who's gonna hit miss.
So I missed what was in the maze.
Well, Hyper can't really get to it anyways. In fact, only Double-Decker can get to it.
One big chest. Oh. Oh, I see.
This is where Zora's river routing reigns supreme today. Because now that big chest can be easily obtained by lifting boulders.
And if it's a bomb bag, then strength 2 path to evolve. As long as
that's a very good possibility for that. And it's magic.
Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay. Not what I was expecting, but magic is very big. Yeah, that's. Well, I don't.
Probably looking for those chews, and no chews.
Of course, in a seed where you can't buy. Actually, you can buy chews. You just need a bomb bag.
And Desert Crossing is fully in logic now, which is crazy.
Oh right. So potentially the carpet salesman has something we need. Potentially.
Yep.
But yeah, that's something actually to note. Deca, I don't think picked up the lens.
Although we do have Requiem, but magic does pay off.
Yeah, I was also thinking of lens minigame being a check now. Like, nothing great, but kind of spooky that some things are in logic super early. Like, we've got so much time, we've got strength 2. If GTG is vanilla, that's so many things we can do. Also, I don't think that's
Seems that these runners don't seem to do a lot of like strength based stops for Link to Goron. That's why it takes a bit longer for a few of them to do it. Oh, didn't quite get it. And there's this entrance we haven't seen yet.
Oh.
And Saria's on Minuet, which means Minuet locks Saria's, and there's GTG.
Actually, this could be really good for
Oh my
Sorry?
god, the targeting sound.
Oh, hold on, I need to.
Oh.
Shuffle music is a wonder.
It was actually Childlink screaming. Because you know, everyone wants to hear Childlink screaming.
Of course. Wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, 10 skulls. It's nothing.
Rip.
Ooh, I think we're about to see bottom of the well.
Yeah.
Let's go. And because we have ZL, we can peek everything in here.
Mm-hmm. Who knows, the bomb bag might actually be in there.
It's pretty early. Yeah, I can definitely see there being a big egg here. Especially since GTG's out of logic right now, so
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know how far out of logic it is. But if there's anything here,
It's only until we find Minuet.
yeah, which it can't be that far away.
And we haven't seen GTG entrance yet. It could still be Ice Cavern or just be Water Temple.
I was actually thinking that. What if it's just a Pona for to access Water Temple that's just, you know, in GTG? Didn't really consider that until. Well, you know. There's so far nothing to write home about in GTG.
Yeah. It's still wildly out of logic, but sometimes you get, like, that lucky breakthrough where you might get, like, items that are later in logic than expected. But, Bottom of the Well has something big in there. Yeah, double-decker can. Okay. There's another key.
But it's not going for it because there's.
Two more you can get.
Yeah, it's probably an easy key you can just pick up.
And it's Rudo's letter!
Oh, that's Deku. Just grab 3 in the maze.
Oh, that's a bailout for Hyper. But Double Decker is gonna get strength 3 from that as a result. What? Is it Talon's noise for the hover boots? Oh my gosh.
I have to put on. God, I think I missed the sound.
So Rudo's letter time, maybe, or in in Double Decker's case, he could do OGC Fairy. But then again, we still have no hide nor hair of where Minuet is so far.
Yeah, because there's nothing in G. Well, aside from strength. If it is Minuet in Ice Cavern is in GTG entrance. Then strength, we have a logical strength 3. But yeah, that's bomb shoes.
Oh, there's the sound.
Yeah, Bomb of the Well, I mean, I'm a huge fan of Bomb of the Well anyway, but it's especially paying out today.
The Rudo's letter is certainly big.
I think the chews are pretty big.
Yeah. And light arrows.
Yeah,
no crazy hunt for those.
There's the final key. Yeah, that's the final key. Oh, my guess is with those chews, you just go straight up river and go into Decketry. Well, you gotta pray that the amount of chews is a decent amount.
So there's another key that's bow locked, that's for sure. And there's Decker's strength 3. I think he's reversing.
Oh.
Whereas Morcio's going to be turning in that Rudo's letter.
Or maybe not reversing.
Okay.
Or maybe wanting to do Lake.
Yeah, I think they've all set up Scarecrow Song, because at least Serenade's useful for that.
Also, that they found the 20 pack in the well, so that's pretty good.
But Morcio's route is definitely more unique among the people on Restream.
Yeah, and it's paid off a lot because they're about to get Strength 2, and they're about to be the first to do a progression dungeon. Well, I suppose a medallion dungeon as opposed to progression dungeon, but so they haven't lost any time. Not really. I suppose the only thing that will bite them is not doing Jabu.
There's no hovers. Oh, a second magic! And that is in logic as well. So neither magic locks each other, so we're not gonna get a path hint for those.
Oh, Hyper's not. Oh.
Yeah, I think he forgot to set it up. The Scarecrow song.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was a point I was like, oh yeah, don't forget fishing. Like, don't forget to do your late hiding checks. And there's just left them behind. Another day. What was that?
Oh, that's a bomb
Oh.
bag!
Huge. I think that's
Actually huge.
That's so big.
Alright, so now it's a matter of finding where Forest Temple is to potentially find that path.
And yeah, Decker's going. I think it might be doing field into Grove Valley, potentially. Or maybe just going straight to Valley.
I'm doing Open Grotto. Actually, no. Just gonna be doing all the checks along the way because you don't want to orphan Hyrule Field.
No, Hyrule Field is definitely definitely a place you don't want to leave behind.
A vanilla heart piece, I guess, so we'll take it. Well, yeah, absolutely. Like, it's much more check dense than a Wasteland, like, reversing through Wasteland.
Yeah, there's only one check you can even do in Wasteland right now, and that's the Carpet Salesman.
Yep.
So yeah, doing this is a lot better. I can understand why Decker just stopped and decided to play another song. Also, we don't have to worry about the bottle being
Half.
that bottle. Yeah, we don't have to worry about the bottle on Baronade. So guess being aggressive and skipping it might pay off.
Yeah. The only thing that Decker's going to be missing out on is Sun Song, which nothing of major loss was there.
Yeah.
Nothing of value was really too lost there. It's all about those hover boots.
So the only thing that really benefits is time of day routing at this point, which these runners should know how to manage time of day quite efficiently.
Yeah.
Also, I noticed that we didn't see like the 300 chickens while waiting to do all of this.
Yeah.
I feel like Sons on OT, the time lock checks, they should be something you prioritize more than anything. Because like, when are you going back? But I guess if you're a chicken hater, then never. Oh! Oh! Cacta Phantom Ganon. What have we found?
There's
there?
our second CAC hint. That's cool. And picking up Prelude is always nice. Alright.
Who hates chickens? I feels like quite a few people do.
Wait! Deku Tree! Right. Din's Fire is there, actually. So...
50 Skulls is dead.
Good.
Good. Good. I mean, as someone who has cried at this game with 50 skulls. I am very glad 50 is dead, just because everyone's sanity is intact.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, like, sometimes 50 skull seeds are alright to do, but when you have basically nothing, and it's your first hook shot, it's not a fun day. That's all I can say. It's not a good day.
It really isn't. I mean, some jet seeds, you just don't even lose your sanity at all. It's like, sweet, now I could get this all done very quickly and set a new PB. I see. Let's see.
I completely missed
Fight!
that.
I'm all left. It looks like I'm still in, and I'm out immediately.
Oh,
And
okay.
so is Palm.
I think I'm the only one in.
You are.
Oh.
And you
okay.
still are. And you're out.
Disappointed. Disappointment.
Disappointment awaits.
Wait, did I just see that correctly? Iron.
Iron. Carpet salesman.
Oh.
That's actually really good.
That's another entrance. That's. I would.
That's
say...
also Epona's path in for Morpha.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Oh, path to Morpha. Is it likely that we're gonna look at vanilla water as well? I mean, iron boots are
It is
enough.
possible.
I know. Irons are enough, but if it's vanilla water, then no, it's not vanilla water. It's just this. Okay. Yeah, Deca's robe is really like the seed has really benefited throughout he's taken. The only thing is though, if Deca keeps finding stuff, when does
You
he
go back,
to the
child?
well? Yeah, when does he
Yeah.
go to the well? Because soon he might have no reason to go back because he's got all this progression to do. But at
Well, he
this
still
point in
needs to
time-
find Longshot.
Yeah. I mean, there could be some screwed up world where Longshot is just in here. But,
Oh, Netherian's out of sticks,
jump
and
slash
fighting
with-
Dead Hand without it is just painful.
Yeah, you just jump slash with all your might and hope for the best.
And lose time.
Did Hyper get it?
Yes.
Oh, let's go.
For a mere $5.
I'll say if that had been a bomb bag, oh my, oh my god.
I think more so is going for 20 skulls now.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Oh wait, you can peek that.
Yeah, I know
didn't
Alex
think it-
does it occasionally, so...
I actually didn't know if it was possible underwater. Like, I knew you could peek through the wall, but I didn't realise you could do it underwater.
Oh, and thank you for the raid, DJ Trails.
Yeah, welcome in. Yeah, some dungeon ER expensive. I keep saying salesmen, but they're merchants. Also, I think Hyper's really been practicing using strength on everything because I think this is really good.
Yeah.
I thought that was a bomb bag for a second. I thought that was a bomb bag. Ah, thanks, baseball. So the other picks I think were from the last qual. Oh right, Decker. Oh, Decker can't do the the shell blades.
No bow and no
No
dins.
dins.
Yeah, if he had dins, he would be able to for sure.
Thinking, what if you're ever in a situation where you're in water without a bow or dins? I feel like it just never comes up.
This is one of those times where it's happening a lot earlier than expected. It's 2 CAC paths, actually. Although one of them's already been fulfilled.
Yeah, the cat paths are Path to Twin Rover and Path to Phantom Ganon. Which, I don't think we found anything. Wait.
Nothing in particular. Windmill was Bolero, which led to,
Pona. Right?
And it was, and you could just go back Child and just get the hover boots and go there anyways, especially if you have a strength already. So I wouldn't really say Bolero is the path here in this case.
So we're still missing things.
It looks like Morcio is actually doing chickens right now. For a heart piece.
Actually, I think in Morcio's position, are they the only ones that know it's a double path? Oh, wait. Forest. Where was that?
Water temple entrance, I believe.
Path to Bongo. I think that's our bow. I think there's a bow in Forest. I think, maybe.
There's a possibility of that. It's certainly not for a bomb bag. Because, like Hylia.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of what we've got left that we need to beat Shadow with. Because we've got the Dins, that's in Deku. We've got the bomb bag.
We got magic.
Magic.
We got the hook shot.
Others. Yeah, it's literally just bow or long shot right now, right?
20 skulls can actually be path for sure.
And if it's not the 20, it's archery game.
Yep.
Which I think we're gonna see bow in Forest, and then actually,
hammer path for Bongo Bongo for what exactly?
Oh wait, no, I think long shot's probably wait. Okay, this is really confusing me because Path to Phantom Ganon, I don't think we found that yet. So, logically, Path to Phantom Ganon, 20 skulls is a bow. But to get to Bongo, we also need a bow or a long shot. Is there anything...
It's for the wallet.
Oh, the wallet!
Because you need to buy the iron boots off the Chew Carpet Salesman.
To get to Forest Temple.
Makes perfect sense, actually.
Okay. Such a big brain. Such a big brain. Completely forgot about the wallet. It was just sitting on my magic.
There could still be some goodies in CAC.
But yeah, I think, yeah, it's just fulfilled then. Because Mirror Shield path has been over, very clear. And now you mentioned the wallet to get the irons, which led to forest entrance, that's just clear cut as well.
Yep. And we haven't
Yeah.
seen a scale yet, either.
Yeah, baseball, sorry, we've only just worked it out.
Yep.
And there's the hint, Forest Temple's path to Bongo.
I want to see how many skulls Decker's at now. 7.
7. I'd say Decker has not been focusing hard on skulls whatsoever. But to
I mean,
be
fair enough.
has had other things to do. Like, this is probably just thinking. If this is a bow, then Decker can just finish Forest.
Kokiri sword.
Hold on. Is that Spirit? Wait, I'm trying. Because you need to open, like get Mado to move before Decatrees open as both child.
It's either Dodongo's Cavern or Spirit Temple. Because we know where water is, we know where forest is, we know where shadow is, bottom of the well. But yeah, that K-sword could easily be path now. It's a Kokiri sword path to Bongo Bongo, actually. Either Child Spirit or, yeah.
Ice Cavern. See an ice cavern in there.
But there's another big chest here, so it's still not over yet.
Oh.
Another bomb bag. Never mind. That's not path.
That might bail some. Yeah, that might bail some people out.
Yep.
And you can't go any further. The items you have.
Let me guess. Lap dive out of logic, just in case. No worries. It looks like Morcio got extension.
Oh, very nice.
It's hard to say who exactly is in the lead, but
yeah, it's like purely based on items, Decker, but they've all done different routes. Well, I'll say they've all done.
Mostly different routes.
They've done mostly different routes, and they've all benefited in some way or another from the route they've taken. So it's all a matter of them converging, I guess.
We might actually see Decker going into bottom of the well now as child.
Yeah, that would be really. Oh, first.
But first, strength 3, OGZ Fairy. Plus, they might be going for this skull back here.
Oh! It was hinted! Under a vast lake lies is Forest Temple.
Yep. Makes sense now.
I mean, that's just a really nice looking map.
And I think Netherian might actually be picking up Iron Boots as well. Nope, OGC is actually dead. Gonna plant the green onion into the pedestal of time.
Just like the just pulls that stick, or a leaf I should say. Pulls that a leaf as a weapon.
Yes.
And I think the Vigoron sword model is just...
I think it's the microphone stand.
It's just funny.
She's the diva class from Metopia, obviously. Although they're usually a lot more of a support class there. Looks like Decker's going to be preparing to go into Forest. Or at least the Deku Tree entrance. Nope.
What was the bottle? If he goes to the well, soon finds out he won't need.
Yep.
Ooh. Might have to do one more check in GTG for the explosives. Probably won't be anything, but just a nice extra.
Just in case you will need to unfreeze King Zora. But for the most part, it's a lot of the runners just retreading the same steps everyone else has done. But we will be getting this check. Hyrule Castle Ferry.
Yeah, it's one that a lot of people leave behind.
It's relatively easy to orphan, to be fair.
Nothing.
Save, quit, and we'll get to see Deku Tree entrance, which many have already speculated to be spirits, and, well, I don't think they're wrong at all. It's one of the most likely ones at this point.
Yeah, if it's not spirit, if it's ice, it'll be very interesting. If it
Then
is.
it would also mean that Spirit's entrance would actually be in the well.
Right. And then DC's just out lurking somewhere.
Yeah, DC could be just about anywhere that we haven't found yet.
You say we don't need DC, so it could just be somewhere very...
Wait,
what's
that was... CAC was... Song of Storms!
Sonic was Sonic Storms. Is that Burning Cat?
Yep. So it is possible for Spirit to actually be in the bottom of the well entrance. We know where Shadow Forest and Deku Tree are. We're just missing a bow to logically beat them. Mm-hmm.
Ah, Spirit. Disappointment. Yeah, Bo being here is probably likely.
Yeah.
Or some
And you
sort
could
of-
do all the checks here in spirit.
I was gonna say I do not like this room whatsoever.
But I will keep my eyes peeled on Dubicide for now, because it is the one with the new checks, and holy crap! What the heck? Ow. It looks like, yeah, you're gonna have to come back as adult for this.
Decker's music and spirit is Deku Tree.
That's actually pretty fitting.
And lost the shield. couldn't slash the thing because the chest was in the
Aw.
way. And there's
That's
the bug.
fine. They probably won't need it. Well, there's that path fulfilled.
Oh wait, no, Deku will need the Deku shield. Because he needs to go and beat Deku Tree. That's just him Jabu.
Right.
Yeah, I was gonna make a comment of Deku has all of these items, but nothing. He can't beat any dungeon. Now he can beat 1 dungeon, 2 dungeon.
But he still needs to go to the bottom of the well.
Yeah, still needs to go to the bottom of the well. But the moment he does, that's burning cack for him.
Yep.
Which is wild, considering.
He could get
Here you go.
Deku, he could get Forest, and Shadow. Definitely burning Keck right there. And it's simply a matter of finding the hammer and the long shot. And Spirit Temple completion.
Missing a foolish. I don't think we found the 3rd foolish yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Fire and Graveyard are the only ones we found so far. And path locations. I mean, that's all of them. For sure. Path to Bowl, path to Morpher, path to Rufus, path to Bongo, path to Phantom Gem. Yeah, that's all of them. Yeah, Jack is going straight for it, I think. I think this might be clearing like Cack Skulls into the well.
Yep.
Not into the well. Say into the well. The well that has just been moved outside.
And yes, Frogs 2 is dead. I still find Nithurian's like enemy target actually funny.
Running, screaming.
Yes.
Also, I didn't notice this, but I think the Nithurian went further than Deca did, so we've got to see more of water.
Yeah.
I don't think he's found anything yet, though. Because he's come down here without a bow. And the boss key is locked behind said bow.
Yep.
Din's Fire is in Deku Tree, which is in Jabu entrance. and the letters in well, which is why I was saying, you know, try
And
which
well
letter
entrance, actually, DC entrance as well.
Yeah.
I think Decker's also going to be picking up Prelude.
I guess the only concern though is Decker's getting Prelude, but does Decker walk out and go to the well, or does Decker just play Prelude?
Yeah.
It won't hurt Decker that much because actually it might hurt Decker a tiny bit.
Depending on what's in Shadow.
Yeah. Jabu is in Spirit Temple entrance, but we had access to that super early. Alright, so Decker's popping out, good sign. And Hyper's making his way through Shadow.
Yep.
Has choose, so as long as Hyper gets lucky, might not even need Dins for the end.
Yeah, it was hinted. And Jabu is at Spirit Entrance.
Oh, you're talking about the... I was gonna say, since when is the back of Shadow hinted now?
Looks like there's nothing behind the invisible scythe room, so Hyper is making his way out.
Oh, and that's 20 skulls or more so. Yeah, I agree. I definitely think they should bring back the back of Shadow for the or the check at least.
And there's the boss key for Shadow. So that's
Okay.
4 small keys and a big key.
That's good news. That is really good news. We just need to see another small key and then this is the God Shadow. But then I guess this game doesn't like to give you hope, so gets your hopes up by giving you 4 small keys and the boss key, and just puts the last key at the back of Shadow.
Yep. That's happened before.
Classic game.
Yep.
But until then, I know I would open the shortcut just because I wouldn't want to climb all the way back down Shadow again.
There's the bail bag. It looks like Netherian is going back into Shadow Temple as well.
Does Netherian have to choose? If he's got choose, then yeah, like he could just beat Shadow as well.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like he does though. So might just be planning on going as far as he can, and then pull in the block if needed.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Morsal's about to get iron.
Ooh, and Hyper's getting a hug. And another hug.
That's I say turn off the lens. You can't use magic attacks when you've got
Yeah.
another item up.
Nope.
Dear.
But from what it seems like, I think the bow is actually locking the long shot.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think I'm not sure.
Forest Temple Path kind of makes sense as to why it might be. And looks like Morso's gonna be picking up his iron boots.
Take yourself down the forest. So I guess wants to check wasteland.
Yeah. He does have the tools to do it with.
True. What's in Haunted Wasteland?
Nothing.
Nothing but disappointment.
It looks like Hyper is going to be going for... Oh, this trick.
Yeah, I think that looked good.
Yep. So he's going to have to do this with just the hook shot.
That's only if Hyper can find... Oh wait, no, Hyper's Dins. Never mind. Hyper's good.
Yep.
Wait. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. So there's me going on about, oh, Hyper might be locked out of here. No, Hyper could just use Dins.
There it is.
There's a Smoky. God, Shadow is not a thing.
Now, what does Hyper do after? Does he visit the manager? Or just make his way out? Though he's actually going to be doing the former.
I don't think, I was gonna say, this is like one of the worst things to leave behind.
Yeah, you don't want to leave those checks behind.
Like, I'd rather pull the block and do all that stuff.
It does look like a small chest, though.
But it's health. Health that Netherian desperately needs. Oh. What happened to Netherian's health? It's just vanished.
Hyper certainly doesn't need it.
I'm getting concerned. Ethereum, I feel like Ethereum might just die in this next room.
It's also fitting with the music that's running in his Shadow Temple.
Everything just feels so bad.
You've got iron boots, though.
I'd run to get that. Yeah.
Yep.
You know what's even worse? In the room with the Redeads, if you play Sansa, you can get a fairy, but you can't do that in this scene because Sansa on OT.
Yep. So if you wanted to get, I think the Dongo's Cavern might either be an ice cavern entrance or a well entrance. Doesn't matter which one. And Hyper making very short work of Bongo Bongo with just a hook shot.
That was really good as well.
Yep, it was.
Oh, go ahead.
The last key was indeed in the BK room, so that Dins was required.
I suppose it's a good thing that these guys all did Decatry first. Well, I'm saying Ethereum, but I think Ethereum will definitely pull the block. But I think Bongo is just significantly easier with a hook shot. Like long shot just makes it really annoying if you miss.
It's even easier with the bow.
Oh yeah. But if you don't have a bow, you just have like hook or whatever. I think just that's easier to use on Bongo than anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. Netherian's done all that he could here, and the boat ride is long. So
Yeah, about 2 minutes.
Right. So you want to get that right. And the likelihood of you finding Dins is at the very end of Shadow? Unlikely. So best find Dins before before finishing it. I'm checking. Netherian does have the Kikiri sword, so might be actually no, Ruto's even has Ruto, so might be going to Jabu. So we'll find Dins if he does that. Meanwhile, I actually forgot. We're an hour and a half in, and we've only done one medallion dungeon. But we've only just gained access to do more. It's a bit.
Decker should be able to do 3 of them in a row.
Yeah. Yeah, Decker's gonna be in like a really good spot.
Yeah, he's currently in the best position out of all the runners on Restream.
And has already gone to Childside Spirit, so we'll just have to go back to Adult Spirit to clear it out. Oh, I forgot. He could also do Spirit. I forgot he could also do Spirit.
Yep.
So that's
actually 4 of them.
That's 4. Oh.
And there's Furores.
Oh, where was that?
Desert Colossus.
Oh. We haven't seen Ice. We haven't seen DC.
Yeah, those are the only ones we're missing.
for sure. But I feel like FW in these like sorts of seeds is just so good. Right, Ethereum, where are you gonna head off to? Yeah, exactly. It is a bit, you know, up in the air. But I think Lee was saying that there's a good chance long shots lock behind the bow.
Yeah, I suppose. But but I do know that we have a bow locked big key in Water Temple.
Yeah. Which I think only Ethereum knows about. So that's good information for them. I think when Decker left water, left it still with the water levels down. Which makes sense, I think, because you haven't done the Shellblade room. And if you rise the water, you're never gonna like lower it again just for one check, so I guess making sure that gets checked is gonna be very important. Yeah, that is. Okay, 3 of our runners have done a medallion dungeon. Ethereum's the last one, but I think is going to be on his way to get that.
Now, where does Decker go from here? Just on a dungeon rush now?
I think so. I mean, Decker did pick up Raiden, so
Yeah.
I don't know if Decker did any of the checks before coming into Jabu. But I say, regardless, I think Decker's just looking at what dungeons he can do.
No, bottom of the well entrance wasn't hinted yet.
Yeah, I think like it's either Dodongos or Ice, and whichever one the other one isn't English. Can't speak today. Looks like Decker's gonna be doing shadow burn, which yeah. Completely fair.
We'll get to see Shellblade room soon.
Yeah, did that? I feel like I've just seen this room, but maybe I'm just imagining it.
Oh. Another dead item.
Yeah. Help though, so.
There's a small key there.
It's good to keep track of the small keys. We know where the boss key is, which is 5 key lock, so...
Yep. We know map and compass are small keys,
Map and compass are small keys.
as well as strength one, the block push one.
I think we're still missing 2 keys, I think.
Yeah, dragon chest and central pillar.
Yeah, I suppose this is why key counting is like really important, because it means you can just skip those checks because you know they've got to be keys.
Mm-hmm.
Just realised our hammer situation. It's non-existent. And we've got zero idea of where the hammer could even be. Because everything else fits.
Mm-hmm. What we do know is that the boomerang locks hover boots. That's about it, actually.
And that's enough. That is just enough. That is enough to know that Fire's hover's locked.
Yep.
And that strength didn't lead to... I think it didn't lead to anything too fantastic. Although that being said...
The hammer could be strength 2 locked, potentially.
Yeah. So Spirit Temple could have the hammer.
Yep.
So that strength 3 being locked in Forest Temple entrance. We still haven't found ice. We still haven't found where Minuet is. I mean, Minuet could still, like, it could just be on Prelude, which we'll get after beating in Shadow. But if it's not there, then it's in ice. Which actually, I'm trying to think about like logic complications. Because even if it's like Minuet in ice or locked behind Prelude, that's not strength 2 lock, so I think the strength just that was just a strength chilling in London for no reason. Ah, but Motel's back in Jabu, which is good. Which is really good for him.
You should be able to pick up those hover boots pretty soon.
Because once he does...
And I think Hyper's going to be going into Forest Temple, pick up his Kokiri sword, and bail once he's done the courtyard.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to say who's ahead right now, but I think it's between Double-Decker and Hyper.
Yeah. Yeah, because Hyper just drops down into late and goes from there.
Because for Double-Decker, it's just a,
It is just a rush.
Yep.
So I will say though, Martial's doing like it's playing catch up, but now has the hovers, now has the irons,
Mhm.
so can now go and do shadow,
Yep.
which I think is what he's doing now. Yeah, so you can now do shadow. Has the hint that forest is beneath the lake, so we'll probably go there. I think now he's got the hovers. He's also in a really pretty good position. So yeah, it's just they've all done like they were doing similar routes in the beginning, but their routes have not been bad whatsoever. They've all paid out in like little ways.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. It's still just treading a lot of the same ground that everyone else has, so not much to speak of here.
Yeah, everyone's doing the same thing as what everyone else has done. Like Ethereum's going to get the bow
Mm-hmm.
from Spirit Temple here.
Decker's just going through a dungeon rush, whereas Hyper's going to be clearing the courtyard. 18 tokens already. Not bad. I think they're all going for 20 in the event that there might be something there.
That's how I know. Warcell is definitely at 20. I think Decker might have just stopped at 10. I don't think I've seen Decker pick up a single skull.
Hey, VG fan.
Hey, VG fan.
You're just, I don't think we've gotten a hint for right hand, or that, well, they have peeked it, but I'm not quite sure if it is
Yeah,
or not.
I was gonna say, I can never get that peak. I can never see all. It looked small, whatever it was. But I don't know. I really don't. But if we're not long shot locked in spirit, then good.
Yeah, it can. It could also be like before. It could still be in spirit before you actually need it for the keys.
Oh no, Ethereum.
Well, he doesn't need that shield anyways.
It was literally just as it picked it up. Didn't mash your ocarina quick enough and got hit.
That bow is also the path for Bongo Bongo, though it's also useful for Phantom Ganon.
I was gonna say that it could just be for Phantom Ganon, because that chain is, while it's painful, definitely works out though. Like wallet to get the irons, to open Forest Temple entrance, to go up, to use your Song of Time to get the Kikiri sword in the courtyard.
Forest Well specifically.
Yeah, Forest Well. To get the Kikiri sword, to open, to like get Mido to move, and then Deku entrance being Shadow, Spirit even, and Child Side Spirit having the goods. It's funny. It's great. Fantastic. Oh, and the re-dead.
Though I think it is safe to say that Decker is probably in the lead for people on Restream.
Yeah, Decker's got a pretty straight path.
Then it's simply a matter of finding fire, like hammer or long shot.
They do need Nocturne, so do need to find out.
It's either an ice cavern or it's on Prelude.
Yeah. But it shouldn't be that difficult to find out where ice is. Yeah, it's either go and finish Spirit after Shadow, or you do Forest before, you know, beforehand.
Yep.
So you got Burning Cack. And then...
Looks like Netherian's gonna be not too far behind Double Decker.
Oh, I'm just like, oh. Actually, I'm looking at the stuff. I think Netherian's at the same point as Decker.
Just a bit behind.
Yeah, just a bit fun. So maybe it is a race between those two.
There's also Hyper still, mostly because he actually did finish Shadow.
That was Nocturne, I think, at Prelude.
Yep, it was.
Oh, excellent. Then
It's simply about finding a hammer. Which means Ice Cavern has Minuet.
which I suppose doesn't really matter anymore, does it?
It doesn't.
She didn't have anything.
Except Strength 3.
I say that strength did not. Well, that strength was most people's strength too. But even then, it didn't really lead to anything.
Yep.
Piper's about to circle around Decker Tree and go in and get Bow that he needs to enter Dungeon Rush. Also, it's gonna be Shadow, just choose. Yeah, I think Spirit is like really close by. It doesn't hurt to do Spirit before Water Temple. Not.
It looks like Decker might actually be going into Spirit Temple now. Like, you could get every single check now.
Get every single check. Can scout Spirit with a hammer or long shot. But I guess also lost with checks because you finally have a bomb bag and have access to this. We did see these checks earlier on Morcio's side.
Basically.
Yeah, we just need those two. So depending where they are, it could be relatively soon, or it could be another 40 or 50 minutes before we see any finishes.
Spirit versus Forest, maybe?
I think Spirit makes sense because Spirit is closer.
Yeah. Well, it's just that that getting there is a bit tougher than going to Forest because you just play Serenade.
Yeah, and I guess you also just spawn like where you get put out after beating Shadow. That's just Bolero Warp anyway, so
Yep.
you might as well do Spirit.
It looks like Hyper's going Forest.
Oh.
And there's a big chest on Compass. With the Wolfos being a big pain in the butt.
Mm-hmm. What's gonna
Hammer!
Okay. We are just long shot away from go then.
It's hammer time, baby. Gonna be... And thank you, Mashi, for the raid.
Yeah, I can't. I don't actually know what's up with my mic. It's just really quiet for some reason. I've maxed out everything. I can't make it any louder.
Yep. Though it can't be in Fire Temple because it's hinted foolish. So I think it's only one check because they peaked the one in Valley. So DMC Crater.
It's also on the path to Morpher. But we also know that opponent locks the irons, so...
Yep.
But that being said, Epona locks irons, but irons also locks the Kakiri sword, which was needed to get the bow.
Well, GTG entrance because Water Temple was where GTG was that GTG entrance.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking irons for what do you call it? Carpet salesman. Just thinking about Longshot potentially being in Crater.
It could be.
Actually, Dean? No. You could get the hammer without the bow, I think.
Yep.
And you need an opponent to... yeah.
Yep. Key number 3.
Spirit key logic can never figure it out. Even though I think Rob Dog gave me a link to see the spirit key logic. Yeah, I read it and was still confused.
Oh my gosh. 2 magic locked keys.
That's Pokill. apparently I was not paying attention to what to Decker collecting skulls. Decker is now at 20. So I think everyone's at 20 skulls now.
Yep. They're just trying to play it safe.
A VG fan, 50 skulls was fire arrows.
Oh,
Oh.
it's a big chest here.
Oh, it was big.
Just another bow.
Haha.
That's technically...
Wait,
no, it's not.
Is that bow locked?
I think it is. No, it's not.
Keys. You need 5 keys to get up here, right?
No. That's only when it's a small key on right hand.
Wait. That's not bow locked.
Just as long as you have a bomb bag, and in this case, magic. Depending on where you find each of the keys.
I'm just thinking about the bow path then.
But K-Sword definitely locks all the bows.
Can't listen to this song anymore. Right. Her peace was restored. Oh, it's another
There's
wallet.
a wallet. That's technically wallet locked as well. There's the last key. So it's definitely not long shot locked at all. There's the boss key. Yep, Metagoron and Granny were both dead though. Carpet Salesman, on the other hand, had the iron boots.
Very much required iron boots as well. We haven't even found any scales, which surprises me.
Yep.
Oh?
Oh, another big chest. Another bottle.
Another day, another disappointment. Oh, yeah, hoping it was a scale just as I was speaking about it. Uh-huh.
Alright, this hasn't been checked yet by Morcio. Alright. Another guy just went in.
I feel like Decker's checked. If Decker hasn't checked them, then...
It's basically double force versus double spirits.
In a way, I can understand doing forest first because it's long, like it's just a longer dungeon. But at the same time,
I mean, the courtyard's already been done.
yeah.
It's like you've taken out some of the extra length. Whereas for getting to spirit is going to be a bit longer.
Oh, there's another big chest up here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nope.
For Foolish Fire, have a Goron tunic.
Well, it's certainly not for tunic logic because the wallet doesn't exactly lock the Goron tunic. Oh!
Oh my god, there's another one.
Loaded spirit. The last bow! All 3 bows in Spirit Temple. God damn.
So yeah, whoever said Kiri's sword is definitely it, because it unlocks all the bows. There you go. Validation right there. But oh god, yeah, all 3 bows are in Spirit Temple. Incredible.
Yep.
Looks like the stream's down. Oh, we're back?
Yep.
Hey, we're back. Right, Hype has just done Forest and now it's gonna be off to do Spirit.
Yep.
I actually think Hype has just taken, like, is
For
now
now.
Yeah, I mean, Spirit is a lot quicker than Forest is.
Well, it has less cutscenes.
Well, yeah.
But fighting the bosses takes a lot longer. Fighting the bosses takes a lot longer.
Oh, the FW in water could be really big as well.
I'm pretty sure that the dungeon with the least cutscenes would actually be Fire Temple.
Thank you. Is this in Rando or Vanilla?
Let's see what's on Nova then. Yep, fire is at Shadow.
Ethereum's just picked up Storms, is gonna hand in 20. And
Nope.
That's just money.
And nope.
Oh wait. But we're also gonna see
Cack Archery.
yeah, Cack Archery. Flipped on the name for some reason. VG Fan, I think we found everything in water, so unfortunately no French vanilla or vanilla long shots today. But I think ice is likely. Crater Fairy is very likely. Just based on
The hammer is actually right here. If you pay attention to Hyper Screen. There we go.
Yeah, right there. It could be Longshot and HBA. That would be. It's so rough. You have to get the bow to come back.
That would also fit well with the Epona's Pathomorpha still.
I think Ethereum's probably gonna follow everyone else into Spirit. Alright, what's worse than HBA then, VG Fan? Okay, yeah, actually, you know what, I agree with
That was already checked and it was dead.
Yeah, Haunted Wasteland, not so bad. Toilet at this stage probably is pretty bad.
That's in Force Temple entrance.
Which is locked behind
Ice Cavern.
I mean, at this point, we've got access to all our songs, right?
Yep.
Like, we can access everything, so GTG, even though we haven't got access to it right now, like, logically, it is in logic. If
Yep.
that makes sense. If that makes sense.
Vanilla long shot, not really. We've already seen a dead item on that.
Yeah, we've seen everything in Water Temple, I think, barring Morpher. Actually, have we seen everything? I think
So it's basically down to like HBA, toilet.
I
I
saw
think.
Dongos.
And then there's the Dongo's Cavern and Ice Cavern.
Here's the thing, though. You've just picked up storms. Is it quicker for you to check the entrance in Well, or is it quicker for you to stay adult and go to Ice Cavern to check that entrance?
Ice Cavern, probably, because you've already turned in the letter.
True. It's just a lot of walking.
You got Bolero. And Iron Boots. Frogs 2 was hinted dead.
True. So at that point, yeah, at that point, the ice would be quicker. Yeah, because I was thinking you could just play Prelude, play Nocturne, play Storms in the Windmill, and then jump down to check it. But yeah, ice is definitely quicker to get to. But I don't think Netherian did any Storms checks. Yeah, the bongo path. Can two paths be for the same item? I think before it couldn't be. I think they had to be two separate items, but I think now two paths can lead to different items, right?
Yeah.
Or the same
If there's a place that's hinted path for two different bosses, then that means there's going to be at least one item each for each of them.
Right,
Like Wallet and Mirror Shield in Kakariko, for example.
DMC to Morpher was for Epona, most likely, but we haven't cleared out all of Crater yet. So it could just be that long shots in Crater still.
Yep. It's very much possible. But we'll get to see in a very short moment here.
So Hyper is going straight for it. And the answer is...
Nope.
It's a bomb bag though. What happened there? Yeah, Epona just to get irons makes all the sense. So a long shot could be anywhere. A lot of people are thinking ice. I think Hyper is going...
He's going back into Spirit.
Back into Spirit. Yeah, we're not in casino mode. Not at all. We've still got quite a few locations left. And my guess is we're going to see ice entrance, probably from one of them, one of the runners. So,
Yep.
definitely no casino.
The most likely candidate would be double-decker.
Yeah. Decker needs to check the Templar Time song. Or get Templar Time song. Probably will do Fire. FW is going to be really nice. I feel like motions are just being toyed with. Like Spirit Temples has nothing but big chests in it, and you think,
Yep.
is this just gonna be it? And then it's just not. I'm really enjoying how close it's been between all four runners. It's been really, really close between them. I feel like, yeah, casino mode is just rando. Like, everything's just, you roll the dice and hope it's, you know, the densest location's it. That's all it is. But it's somewhere, I guess. We've got, this game still has a lot of checks left in it, so it's not quite, you know, it could just be anywhere. Like, there's still quite a few dense locations left.
Okay. It looks like double-decker is playing Prelude.
Yeah, picking up the song.
Nope.
Picking up the song.
Oh yeah, this one.
Now. And we'll probably go straight to Fire to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Or Ice.
No, Ice. Ice
You know
could still
what?
be vanilla.
I do like it because you know you're not going to get anything out of doing Fire at the moment. But you do need to beat Fire Temple at some point, so doing ice entrance or ice or whatever is there
Crater Fairy, and let's see where else. Either to CAC or to Ice entrance. Though it would probably be more likely to be like well entrance. Nope. Walking straight out, so
Yeah, I think Decker missed or didn't do any of these checks while he was here last time, so
yep.
oh, it's nothing. Okay.
CAC time.
Yeah.
And now we're going straight into Fire Temple. I think Decker's just gonna try and knock this one out as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I think, you know it's Hover's Lock, so the boss key can't be too far up. At least that's the hope. Because I think the very last check it can be before it's Hover's Locked is the highest score on, I think, right? Okay.
Well, if it goes all the way up to Koopa's chest for all 7 keys before the boss key, then it's not Hovers locked. Because if you... Because you could still get the small keys on both highest Goron and on Hammer Chest, and it'd still be Hovers locked.
Yeah, I guess that's what I mean. Is like that. What's like the highest point you can go before you know it's no longer Hover's Locked.
Zelda speedruns with the raid. Welcome in, ZSR. We are actually getting closer to the completion of this seed. Just everyone looking for a long shot at this point.
Yeah, a long shot which could just be, well, I think anywhere, but we've still got from the wall entrance and ice entrance to check, as well as a few things in Overworld.
Frogs! No wait, Frogs won.
Oh, yeah, Frogs won. The reason why we're saying Hover's Locked is because London Rancher's Path Evolve, and in there we found Requiem, Rang, and Strength. And played Requiem, we got Jabu. Going further in Jabu, Rang locked was the Hover Boots, which is why we're assuming, or where we keep.
But there's also that second Strength, because the one in Zora's River wasn't locked by the one in Lon Lon Ranch.
That is true. That is true. But if Ice is...
And the Hammer was Strength 2 locked.
I guess if Ice is vanilla, then the Strength in GTG, that's locked behind Forest, is accessible without, you know, without Strength 2, I guess, or all of that complication. So I guess it all depends on where Ice is, because if Ice is locked behind Storms, then that's, I think, would do it.
Well, they haven't checked it yet. And since this is an early boss key, Decker's gonna make his way out.
In you go, and out you go. Yeah, there's zero reason to continue. You're done here. Completely done. And yeah, they haven't checked bombed the well entrance.
But Decker will be receiving that after.
Thinking 5 dungeon rush mode for Decker.
I mean, if you get Foolish Fire out of the way quickly, in this case, then you really don't need to worry about it for much longer. And it's basically just a hunt for the long shot. Yep. And there we go. Volve down.
Really clean Volve kill.
It looks like Hyper's doing, there's 3 keys. 3 keys that are bow locked. So it's just one more, item check in GTG, I think.
Which I think has to be on the eye statue, right?
Yep.
But I think when Hyper came in here before... Oh, I know Hyper found Strep 2 in here, so it's already done that room. Okay.
And now I'm gonna get Song of Storms off of Burning Cack. DC having long shot would certainly be interesting. Oh, we're getting a toilet check.
I wonder what they're thinking. Are they thinking that the seed has been pretty straightforward so far, but it's 2 hours and 25 minute mark and no one's finished?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. I think Longshot could be just about any.
Toilet can have long shot because it's only hook shot locked.
So, I just looked over.
Unless it's hinted. But I don't think we've gotten a hint for it.
No, I don't think we have. Alright.
Nope.
Nope.
Toilet's dead today. Another victim has been claimed.
Right.
Well, it looks like Decker's going to be opening up Song of Storms.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. Have we seen Big Pose?
We have not. We have not seen
Well,
the
then.
post. Take this.
Just a scale! That was like almost 2.5 hours in, and there's our first scale.
Very accessible scale.
That's like so bad, not gonna lie.
I'm trying to think. There's only one thing scale locked, and it was dead. Everything else could just be accessed with irons.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen theory and clearing out field. Pretty sure we haven't seen this yet. Money. Ooh, here's another one that's going to be really good. HBA from Hyper.
Yep.
HBA is horseback archery. Horseback archery is there's 2 rewards from it. Getting 1,000 points and getting 1,500.
Yep.
The randomizer makes it that so if you get 1,500 on the first go, you get both prizes.
Yep. Under the skip some.
It's ice. Oh, sorry.
It's one of those settings. I know that.
Oh, nice. Nice shooting.
Nice work.
So on Hyper side, Hyper will get 2 rewards here.
1,000 was dead, and so was 1,500.
What's it? Shame. Ice being in bottom of the well entrance. Dekka's also not checking the grotto. Is Kakiri Forest barren? No, it can't be barren. That's we found the hookshot there. Must have just forgotten it.
Probably so hyper focused on Sorry's song checks. Going to be doing Darunia next.
Yeah, Darunia's a part.
Yeah, we saw everything out of GTG. No long shot. Expensive merchants are basically Granny from Kakariko Village, Metagoron from Goron City, and the Carpet Salesman in Haunted Wasteland. Basically, they require you to have a wallet to spend either 100 on Blue Potion or 200 on the Giant's Knife or Bomb Juice. In this case, they're shuffled amongst the, No. I don't believe it's the first one. Oh, it is? Okay. Thank you for correcting me on that.
It's taken 16 quals, but we got there.
We've gotten 2 key rings before that.
Yeah. Literally the one I watched. Oh! Is this it?
Nope.
It's
for the frog!
Wait, have we had a hint for the Goron?
Yeah, it's dead.
Oh. Shame.
Frog warp for no reason.
Oh, that actually might be so good. That might be so good to do, because it just takes you straight there. But, no, I think Dekka's doing the sensible thing and going straight to Ice Cavern. But hey, if Longshot's not in ice, then we might see it.
Yeah. I mean, the only other thing it locks is Minuet. Which then locks GTG access.
What was the song? It was Sari's, right?
On Minuet?
Yeah, on Minuet.
Yes.
And that didn't lead to anything either. Just.
In fact, that strength is actually strength blocked.
Yeah. Now we know where ice is. It is, which makes strength evolve as well.
It could be Frog's one.
Honestly, Fox, I was thinking that no one's finished. Are you going to avoid the dungeons, or are you gonna go do like the little checks like Frog's one?
The checks are pretty easy to orphan if you don't get those songs early enough.
Yeah, I was thinking. Obviously, the scale makes it so much easier on Big Pose, but you could literally just hard rush the child storms checks, get them out of the way so you know you're not leaving them, but that's not efficient. I feel like Deca's been efficient from the seed, so just doing that is gonna be our character. But yeah, I think that these four are so close all seed.
Yep. Nothing in the compass room area.
I didn't even see. I didn't even see what the items were. Just Deca going in, grabbing blue fire, and Deca leaving.
Yep.
So Nitherian not checking. Oh, is Nitherian gonna check Frog's one?
That is definitely what we need right now to see Frog's one just confirm once and for all whether it is something.
Yeah, Nitherian is going to check Frog's one. King Zora
Nope.
has not been hinted. I guess could be another place where it could be. But
Didn't quite get the gainer. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. False alarm. The system's... Oh, not quite getting it. There we go.
ground jumps in Ice Cavern are some of the worst things ever.
Moment of truth. Come on, frogs.
Considering how this is like a really bad location to get to, this could be it.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it's very likely that it's either King Zora or in Dodongo's cavern / fountain.
Which would be interesting considering, you know, I mean, Longshot is literally anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So, getting to the end of Ice, can only imagine Deca just, like Deca and Morsi, I'll just go straight to fountain area. Oh, but
That's actually quite true.
chest.
You could either get by the
There
blue fair. Oh,
there
it's
it is.
in.
That's go
Well,
mode.
then that puts Decker in go mode, and Morcio is actually going to be following quite closely.
Long shot in ice. God damn it. No frog warp.
No frog warp, but no rushing ice either.
How much of water has Mosul actually done?
I don't know.
Because I can't remember who had the Frosman set there.
It was
I know
Hyper.
oh. Okay, so Hyper's got it set.
But Hyper is like not even going towards ice right now.
Yeah, these two are just neck and neck right now. Yeah, DC's an ice. Yes. So the difference between their go mode is like minuscule as well.
And since no one's finished quite yet, Decker could actually take the lead here. But I might be getting ahead of myself.
I was gonna say, the moment you hit go mode, you see no one's finished. It's like, oh, I'm gonna do like really well here, and then you close the race room, you open the race room as soon as you're done, and suddenly 25 people are finished. Happens every single time.
Yep, sounds about right.
I'm just trying to think of any like particular trip ups with the seed. It probably might be forgetting the wallet, but can't imagine that being too bad.
Yep, the two required age changes included, I think if Decker decides to gamble on the Dark Link loop, he might be able to get the boss key. If not, he could just delay it. That looks like he's going for the gamble. No, wait. I think it's because he already did, like, parts of Water Temple before.
Yeah, I think he left it with the water lowered because of that particular check he couldn't do. Like, didn't have Dins, didn't have a bow, but did everything else he could.
Yep. And the what other check he could peek with the bow, he did. So it really is just down to,
I think this is Morseal's first time in Water Temple.
Yep. So it may be a while for him.
I actually think that's pretty incredible. Like, it hasn't, I suppose, didn't get sidetracked in coming here earlier. But I guess because of that, wasn't able to clear out and find out where boss key and such was. So is losing a bit of time.
I'm gonna need at least 4 jump slashes to take out Dark Link.
And that's go mode for the Therian.
Yep.
I think since Hyper is checking Storm's lot of checks, should go and open well very shortly.
Yep. Can't really do it as adult quite yet, though.
Yeah, that's where the 2 age changes come in. Okay.
Dark Leak. I see what you did there.
Oh, that's just cruel game. That is so cruel. I'm pretty sure that's the first time we've seen Valkyrie Storms. And it was a big chest, but Stone of Agony.
So Double Decker is going to be the first to finish on Restream. That's for sure. Unless
Yeah.
he manages to make some mistakes in Ganon's castle.
I think you got double defense.
Yeah, you have 8 hearts and double defense. It's like really hard to do it. Oh, got quick grab initially,
Oh. Yeah, that's
but
unlucky.
Morpha decided to be a little tough today.
Yeah, Decker didn't quite get Dartlink behind. Not Dartlink, Morpher behind at the door.
Uh-oh. There we go. Decker just salvaged it.
Oh, we're gonna see DC. Here we go.
Yep. Sadly, that's gonna put Hyper behind everyone else now.
Yeah. I wonder if is there anything over here that could potentially steer him away? I don't
No.
think so. So this is it's just a bit of a time loss coming over here.
But now we'll finally get a taste of Ganon's castle. No one's finished quite yet, so it is possible for Double Decker to actually take the win here.
So I just realised we didn't get the final foolish, should we?
No.
So how cruel would it be if Piper opened that hint, like the wall with the hint, and it said Dodongo's cavern is a foolish choice?
I don't think it would be possible.
What, that hint
They
stuff?
can only do like one foolish dungeon.
Is it only one?
Yeah. I'm fairly certain that's the case.
Still, I think I would think it's quite cruel if that was the case. But that's fun. The giant's knife. Not quite bigger on sword. It's just a tad worse.
Taking care of the dinosaurs. There we go. But Netherian is fighting Morpha as well. And soon Morcio will be following.
Setting FW there is really nice. So as one finishes Morpha, the other one enters. Ooh. And And just like that, they're neck and neck.
The gold scale!
Does absolutely nothing.
And down goes Salt and Pepper, so Decker is now just facing off against Ganondorf at this point.
Yeah, just a quick climb up and beginning of the end.
That's actually quite fitting. This is actually pretty tense. No one's finished quite yet, and Decker is on Ganondorf, so might get 2 to 3 minutes of no one else finishing, and it could actually be him finishing first on Restream. Right, I forgot. Netherian still needs to finish Fire Temple, which should be pretty quick.
Yeah, it doesn't have to go far at all. So nice one cycle there. But at least we've got a clear order. We've got Decker. Granted, everything goes well. We've got
Morcio, then Netherian.
And then Hyper will most likely after this play Prelude and go open ice. Well, the entrance for ice.
So yeah, about that, someone did actually finish first. Schultzer with a time of 2 hours, 50 minutes, and 2 seconds. GG's.
Oh, GG's. Well, Decker will finish first.
On Restream.
On Restream, so there's that.
Yeah. And we're getting snipes here. Machi and Exodus for second and third place with a time of 2 hours, 50 minutes, and 28 seconds.
That's a tie. Forget about snipes. That's a tie. I think that's literally down to frames.
Yep. Or when they press the button.
Still, this is a really respectable finish. I think Decker's going to be happy with this one.
Yeah, 4th place in a seat like this is nothing to cry about at all.
I'll say
if anything,
I'd say Snipes could still come in. Snipes could still come in. Hold your fire. We don't want any snipes. As soon as it's
we'll see about that.
I say as soon as it's been confirmed, we'll say. Has it been confirmed?
And
Okay,
Decker, 4th place with a time of 2 hours, 51 minutes, and 42 seconds.
GG's, Decker. Okay, now we can say 4th place is nothing to sneeze about. It was just, you don't want to say that, and then suddenly 3 people finish back to back. Yeah, there's something to note though. All these finishes, like the top 4 finishes, are very close together.
Yep.
Very, very close.
So I think the aggregate might actually just be like around 1,000, but can't be any higher than like 1,020 or anything like that because of how close those times are.
Yeah,
I think it's based on the top 3 or top 7 finishes.
looking at Deca. Deca's done 8 races. So I think this... I don't know if this was just for, you know, for a bit of fun, but if this counted for Deca, then really good result. Like, really good final result. Yeah, it's like, do you do DC, which you know you can do, like, get that over and done with before opening the well entrance? Or do you take the time to open the well entrance and so you can do ice and DC back to back? Because that double age change is, like you say, quite rough.
Morcio also on Ganon now. Hello and GG's.
Hi.
Hi, Deca.
Thank you. That was interesting. I kind of like the seed. I played kind of bad at points, but like I quite like Dungeoneer, so I think experience of playing it in like multi-world a lot and things like that may have played into it a little bit. Maybe.
I generally thought things went quite well for you though. Like,
Yeah.
in terms of like gameplay, obviously Morpher was a bit
Yeah, Morpher was, yeah. I mean, there were worse things than Morpher. Like Bongo, like was, I don't want to talk about Bongo. But like, yeah, for the most part, like I think I really liked my decision making this seed. The one thing I would probably not do is dip into GTG and do most of the loot. Because at the time I was kind of thinking like, you know, I don't have bombs, I don't have my hammer and things like that. The strength 2 block could still be locking it down the way. I don't properly know where Minuet is yet. But like, there's an easy chance there that Minuet's just at the chain at the end of everything, which it kind of was. And at that point, like, I'm wasting time going in there when I've already dipped Jabu on the like calculated risk play, being that like, you know, with the rank so early, I'm like, well, we'll push the 3 checks. It's quite quick. So yeah, I probably shouldn't have gone into GTG. I should have like held off. But other than that, I was pretty happy with what I did.
Yeah, I say your overall routing, like the seed complemented it so well. It's just we didn't expect you to enter a 5 dungeon like rush after getting the bow, because like after the bow everything was on the way, right? It's just
Yeah, kinda. So the bow was like, ugh. The bow. I mean, I guess the bow was before I did bottom of the well, right? Because I handed that in before I went there. I was always going to go into bottom of the well while I was child then, because I kind of wanted to minimize whenever I would go child. So I still went into bottom of the well as planned. Originally I was thinking about doing the Goron City loop, which would have maybe saved me some time later by doing the Sarius checks then, instead of afterwards opening the well. Because that was like chasing the Morpher path, because like everything had to be locked by the irons in some way, or the long shot was like in Water Temple, unlike the couple of checks. So
GG's more so?
Yo, GG's.
I don't understand. I don't hear you. Why?
Oh. So yeah, so I've lost my train of thought now. Yeah, going into well was like always going to be the case in that child. So getting the letter was really nice there, and I could clear off Deku, and then I'm like, okay, well now I've got Shadow, Forest, Spirit to do. And then the hammer's at the start of Spirit because it kind of pointed, the seed kind of pointed to that anyway. I was just kind of hoping that the long shot was also in Spirit and it wasn't, which is a bit of a bummer. But we still had like loads to follow for long shot, so.
Yeah, it felt like the long shot in this seed was like the only thing that wasn't really hinted.
It was hinted pretty heavily. So the DMC path to Morpha was like opponents, right?
Yeah.
So for opponents to be required to cross, because like Water Temple was there and Irons were on the Wasteland, but for opponents to still be the path, like Longshot had to either be in that area or had to be locked by what was there.
Oh right, yeah.
So you just had to follow like the Iron Boots, which to be fair locked quite a lot because of the bow and the Kikiri sword. But like, so it could have been in a lot of places, but you could narrow down like a lot of overworld you could cut out, things like that. So it depending on how much you'd done before that point, kind of depends on how much you got to skip, I guess.
Completely forgot about opponent and all that stuff. Completely forgot about that. But yeah, that was honestly really good to watch you guys. All of you did. It was like, Marcel, I'm gonna come to you because you did a slightly different route to everyone else because everyone was kind of following each other, but the route you took was, it still made it very close between like all of you. I think because you were the first one to go to the well, because you didn't actually go to Jabu to start with, I think. Oh, Mossel isn't actually here. Never mind. So Mossel didn't go to Jabu.
Right.
Took a completely different route, so got the Ruto's letter from Bomb the Well before anyone else did. So had already beaten Deku, so had like the Dins, and dodged quite a bit. I mean, you guys were dipping dungeons, and I think also didn't have to dip as many, because I know right at the end you two were neck and neck, but because you'd already gone into water.
That was the difference, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Where were Chews, by the way? Because I didn't see any before I got the bomb bag.
There was actually Chews awesome in the well.
Yeah, but you had to have explosives to get in there anyway because of Child, right? Unless you, I guess you can.
Strength.
You can strength the bomb flower. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, strength the bomb flower. Then there was Chews and like the invisible wall.
Oh, that's fair.
Right. And
yeah, if I thought about that. Oh, sorry, go on.
I think there was also Chews in the in Lost Woods, but I know that Chew pack was the 20 pack.
If they're in the Lost Woods, it'd have been on the scrub because I never did the scrub.
Yeah, it was the scrub.
The grotto one. Yeah, if I'd remembered the bomb flower, I guess I would have maybe done the well sooner. But yeah, I mean, dipping Jabu for 3 checks there just kind of made sense to me, I think, because like it's not guaranteed, but like, okay, the path at that point could be strength or just for ZL or Rang. You don't know where fire is, so fire could just be an ice cavern, and that's why it's ZL, like Requiem for ZL. There's like so much it could be that like there's no reason to necessarily just go Jabu at that point. But like, I don't know, it's 3 checks and a skull for like not loads of time. It's kind of like not the most efficient checks, but you didn't have like no explosives, things like that. I was kind of just banking on go in there, hopefully don't waste time because there'll be an item, and hopefully it'll be something useful like bombs or like a hammer or something. And it was hovers, and I was like, well, that's good too. So
I said that Lon Lon was strangely stacked.
yeah, that was really weird, to be honest.
And then 2 of the 3 items you found there were leading well, when you found Jabu, were leading to Jabu anyway. So, but also ZL, also like everything else you said. But I suppose at that moment in time when you don't have a lot, it doesn't hurt to dip.
Yeah, I saw a world because, again, to be fair, I wasn't thinking, oh, I can open up the well with this strength. I saw a world where like I don't do it. I then go and do like the other handful of checks I've got, and I go adult and do some other handful of stuff, and then suddenly I don't have checks and have to go to the Jabu anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I just thought I'd do it while I was there. Maybe people don't do it. Like it felt a bit easier to make that decision because I've already done 7 calls before this one, and I felt like my score was pretty good already. So this one was just like, oh, can I like push a bit higher? So that was kind of the part of the, oh, let's go Jabu. Like if people don't do that, then that could be pretty big. So
Yeah. And yeah, what a qual this was for you. I say, what was the points? Because that
And
should.
GG's Nath.
yo,
Hey,
GG's
yeah,
now.
GG's.
Yeah.
And GG's to you, Decker. I think you finished like 10-ish minutes ahead of me, somewhere in that range.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, 10-ish, yeah.
Yeah,
Just under
about
10.
10-ish. Yeah, cool. I'll take that.
Did you do Jabu early then, it sounds like, or did you do it late?
I did it when I played Requiem for the first time, so just after Lon.
Okay, like a little bit before me then, because I saw that and I was like Rang and Requiem with Jabu there. Like, this seems suspicious. And I did the rest of my child then went and do it afterward. Because we had Serenade anyway, but yeah.
Yeah, that's
So we
fair.
both found hovers early.
Yeah, I did skip Baronade as well, because like after getting the hovers, I was like, okay, that's enough of a payout. We're just gonna bail and save the time of doing Baronade.
The only reason I did Baronade is because like I felt like it could also be for like OOT. I never found even OOT hint. Like I know what it is now from like process of elimination, but like I never found an OOT hint.
Yeah, like if you don't get that hint, because I had it kind of early, I think, because I already knew it was Suns. But if you
Oh,
don't
I
get
wonder
that
where I
hint,
missed it then. I usually
like,
check.
did you go up River early?
Oh, I wonder if it's the top of River. Because when I did River, I was doing it as child, and I was like, I was going with chicken. And I was like, I'm gonna save time and not play ZL and use the chicken to get in. So I didn't do the top hint stone. So maybe it's there.
It might have been that. It might have been, the lab. Like the hint by the lab. That's
Ooh, that could be it too. I didn't do any like lake hints.
It was definitely in a grotto somewhere. I mean, there was.
Oh, maybe it was. Did you do Hyrule Castle 1 early? Because I did.
Yeah, I did that early.
Oh, okay, fair enough. It's probably one of the other two then. Because like,
it's somewhere.
I know I had it before going in Jabu. But if you don't have it, like I can totally see just clearing Jabu then and there. You know, like DC is a good dungeon, so if you find that, you probably do it, and then like
it ended up having a Po bottle, so like not a big Po, like a regular Po bottle, so like it does help you do ice if you find it. Not that it's early in the seed, but
yeah, like I could see doing Baronade for sure if you don't have the OT hint, because like it with Dungeon ER, like so many songs just become that bit more required. Storms becomes more likely to be required. Nocturne's already almost required. Like.
Oh yeah, that's why I was partially playing pretty safe on the overworld, just because like you need so much stuff in the seed, because like your stones are DC and Jabu, and Jabu in Dungeon ER is like just rank usually.
Yeah, for sure. Like
you basically need everything.
yeah, I did find it kind of funny the bows as well. Like
all three in Spirit Temple, I think.
Yeah. I was really hoping for Longshot and Spirit just to like save me time, but it's what it is.
That long shot really, I think, screwed everyone.
Yeah, I considered so when I was done with my progression and it's like time to chase the long shot again, I picked up Storms and I was like, okay, I can go open that. If it's DC, I'll go adult and do it. Like I'll push the like later progression stuff that's locked, right, rather than the earlier stuff. So I'll go into the well. If it's DC, I'll go adult and just do it, but I'll save just before I go in the well, because if it's ice, I want to do the couple of Sarius checks that I've not done just before I go adult, just in case it's on those. And then go adult and just like I was between, do I do GTG or do I do do I go back to GTG for the 3 checks that I haven't got, or do I go ice? And yeah, like ice is 4 checks, so and makes it quicker to go GTG. So in a way, doing GTG early saved me a little bit of time, because if I'd not done GTG, I probably would have just gone straight there and ignored ice, knowing it was Minuet.
The only reason I didn't do the Sarius checks when I was in your spot there is because, again, I didn't know what OOT was. And so I knew Ice was either
Right.
Minuet or Sunsong. And I'm like, I don't want to do Sarius stuff and then find out that it's only Suns in the well.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
might as well
no.
just do that first, but yeah.
Again, that makes perfect sense.
It just sucks when, like,
Yeah.
I must have missed the one install.
I think it was in a grotto somewhere. I think it was. I don't know if it was like cat grotto or something. It was like.
Oh, I kind of wonder. Did you find shoes early?
No, I never got any shoes. I got the bomb bag on top of lab early-ish into my adult 2. So like 40 minutes maybe. Like it was pretty much the first thing I did when I went adult.
In Forest Temple.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Like if you have shoes,
I actually wasn't sure
like,
what was half the bomb bag or the case sword to bongo it first. This is a fun suit though. This is a very good if you can read your logic well.
Yeah, for sure.
The hints kind of suck because a lot of it's just like 3 hints pointing toward iron boots, but I mean, the steed is kind of blocked by those iron boots.
I only ever found 3 of my paths, and I feel like the other 2 I didn't find were pointing to the iron boots, because I got the DMC path, and then I got the Cactus Twin Rover, and I got the Lon Volve.
Yeah, there was a Cac to Phantom Ganon, which I think is for the Bolero, to get opponents.
Right.
And then the last one was Forest Temple Path to Bongo, which was Case Sword. And also Bomb Bag, but with Bomb Bag on Lab, it's also just Case Sword.
That makes sense.
I think it was also for that wallet.
Oh.
Yeah, damn wallet. Also, GG's to Hyper, finishing 21st place with 309.33 and just sniping Floosh.
Right. The Cac path will have been the wallet to get
to
the
buy
iron
it. Okay.
boots.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, it could be either. It could be Bolero or the wallet.
I don't think it can be Bolero because you can get a strength and hover boots without having Bolero, so you can hover to get opponents.
Remind me where hovers were?
Jabu.
That's right, yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Trust, we were like in here going, what on earth can this path be? Like, does Bo have to be on 20 skulls or something? But that doesn't make sense because of like, what earth is in Forest Temple then for Bongo?
Hey.
And then it was like we were just sat here and we're just like, the wallet. It was like this epiphany just hit Lee. It was like, it's the wallet.
To be fair, to be fair, I spent the first hour looking at the Cac path to Twin Rover, like, how is this Bolero? And then I remembered that I got a mirror shield there. But at the point I remembered the mirror shield, I was like on the way into Shadow to clear it. And I just hadn't marked the mirror shield on my tracker at any point.
Oh.
Like I was just sat there just like, what? How is this path to Twin Rover? Is it to do with the strengths? I already have strength 3 though, because I was in GTG. How does this lock each other? I got a red shield already. Never mind. Like
I thought I might have gotten a little lucky, like finding my strength 2 was the one in GTG. I'm like, okay, maybe this is like people won't do GTG because it's out of logic. And then later on, like 2 hours down the seat, I find strength in River. I'm like, oh, of course.
Yeah.
Which makes sense now that I know where Minuet is, but yeah. Sometimes you hope your out of logic stuff works.
And sometimes it does, sometimes it just doesn't, and it's pain when it doesn't. Huge amounts of pain.
Right. I'm gonna bounce. Because I've still not eaten. It's 10:15. But this is fun. I'd like to do this again. Everyone, same time next Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, GG's Decker. I think actually this puts you at 19th currently.
19th, damn.
Yeah, in the table, yeah.
It's better than last year, so we take those.
I know this qual should drop off my lowest score. I had like an 80 or something like that, so it should I think it should be like around like a low 900 or mid 900, but
Yeah, Nathiel? Actually 21st right now. With
Nice.
qual to go.
We're neck and neck. I'm like 18 points off of you.
And you still have a qual to play as well. So
I could do one more. My lowest now is a 903, which is not the easiest, so I might just play kind of cracked for the last qual and like do some really random stuff and see if it just works out.
Yeah, please don't separate me and Drew. We're finally holding hands again.
Oh, you
No,
are.
I got exactly 9 points better, or no, 10 points better, so I can be in between you. Got it.
Please no. Please
Just
no.
at the Ganon kill on pause, like watching the point calculator.
It's like just watch it. Like yes, okay, now.
That's too much effort.
You can't separate them.
Yeah, I'm gonna like order some McDonald's or something just for a celebratory cheeseburger.
Oh.
Yeah, have a good dinner.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
GG's again.
Yeah, GG's you too. So
yeah, I'm gonna head out as well. Thanks for the restream, and yeah, see you guys all around.
Yeah, see you later. GG's. Alright, I think Hyper won't be joining us, so I think that's probably it from us.
Yep. If you want to take it away, baseball, let's go.
I would love to. Sorry if I'm really loud. Restream. Okay. Just want to thank everyone for running in the race today, especially our runners on Restream, Decker, Nath, Hyper, and more so. Thanks for letting us put you on Restream today. Thanks to our commentators, Lee Harold and Deadly Thunder, and of course our trackers, Palm, Bethan Ainsley, CD Hoff, and Waylon. Yeah, thank you all so much for your help. Couldn't have done it without you. Also, thank you to Zyndine for starting the restream for me today while I was working. Okay, the next qual is tomorrow during the NA weekly time slot, so 6 p.m. Eastern. That'll be qualifier number 17. We also have a random settings tiebreaker tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern. That will be really fun. That'll be on ZSR2 as well. And we also have our charity marathon starting tomorrow as well. So please join us for any or all of those things. And thank you all for watching. I'm going to send us over to Hollow Logic, who's playing the qual. Don't spoil anything. They're almost done, but, you know, don't spoil anything. All right. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye.